Lakers Nation, what is going on? So it's Miss 81 here back with a new video, and today we're going to be taking a look at the full trade details coming from Shams Charania on ESPN. So he did say this is real involving Luka Doncic getting traded to the Los Angeles Lakers because people thought this was a hack account. They thought this was a glitch, right? I mean, there's more than one Shams account on Twitter, so people thought this was fake or this is just, clickbait, but this was actually legit. It's involving a three-team deal, and also we're going to be getting into some, trade rumors and some updates in regards to the Los Angeles Lakers making a move ahead of the February 6th trade deadline. So that's in 3 days. I'm going to continue post on the channel 365 days, posting daily. So I'm on the grind. Shout out to you guys. Make sure you guys like the video so my channel can grow, reach it to a bigger audience, the algorithm. And yeah, man, make sure you guys subscribe. We're on the road to 3K subs. And lastly, turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified whenever I drop future Lakers or just sports content in general. So I'm really shocked. Um, I'm starting to have chills, looking at this on my screen, trying to let it sink in. But Luka Doncic is really a Los Angeles Lakers. If you were to tell me that you're gonna have Luka Doncic playing alongside LeBron James, I would think you're crazy. But this came for tuition, and it's actually happening. So it says in this deal, the Lakers do receive Luka Doncic, Max Kleber, Markieff Morris. The Dallas Mavericks do receive Anthony Davis, Max Christie, a 2029 first-round pick, and the Utah Jazz do receive Jalen Hood-Schifino, a 2025 Clippers second-round pick, and a 2025 Mavericks second-round pick, right? But also, Luka Doncic, he's like 6'6", 6'7", 6'8", so it's not like he's an undersized guard. He could play three positions from point guard, I'm pretty sure, shooting guard, and forward. So Nico Harrison, shout out to him for helping the Los Angeles Lakers. He's the Mavs GM, and pretty much he did call Rob Pelinka to offer Luka Doncic for Anthony Davis a swap. The Lakers do believe Luka Doncic will be the face of the franchise. He's only 25 years of age, so he's young. He can help us compete for now at a high level, but also in the future post LeBron when he does right off into the sunset, right? So this is actually insane. This is wild. The Dallas Mavericks do believe Anthony Davis is a better player to compete for a championship because he did say defense does win championships. You don't ever trade your franchise player for a guy who's what 31, 32 years of age, but I do understand it. The front court is going to be scary. You still got Daniel Gafford, you got Derek Lively. I'm pretty sure Daniel Gafford's on the trade block, so I'm not sure if they're going to keep him or if they're going to trade him. But can you imagine him paired alongside Kyrie Irving? I'm wondering what that's going to look like, but we'll see what happens. Also, according to Jake Weinbach on his Twitter page, after trading Anthony Davis, there's just at least more of a possibility that the Lakers consider a deal for LeBron James as well. The Lakers are prioritizing the long-term future with the acquisition of Luka Doncic, and also there was a report pretty much coming out from League NBA or League Sports on their Instagram page, and it did say that LeBron James does intend to remain a member of the Lakers past the February 6th trade deadline. So for the people that were saying, oh, the Lakers are going to trade LeBron James, oh, he's going to go to the Golden State Warriors, like, why the hell would the Lakers trade for Luka Doncic and ship off Anthony Davis just to, trade LeBron James? That just makes no sense. You don't think LeBron James wants to pair up alongside Luka Doncic? You're crazy if you're telling me otherwise. But I do digress. Also, there was, literally reports coming out yesterday that the Lakers were not going to extend Anthony Davis next summer. So I'm wondering what's going on in the locker room and stuff like that in the front office. I wish I knew what was going behind the scenes, but I don't. But Anthony Davis, I just want to say thank you to him for, the 2020 championship. It was a ride. Obviously, this is the end of the era. I just didn't see it happening this time. Obviously, the Lakers are, looking at Luka Doncic, seeing him as our franchise player. Even there was literally reports coming out in the summer from Kevin O'Connor that the Lakers are going to be eyeing Luka Doncic and stuff like that. I'm trying to paraphrase what it did say, but yeah, man. So Lakers got, their star. He's going to replace LeBron James when he does right off into the sunset. But also, Mavericks GM Nico Harrison did say yesterday at the press conference for the Dallas Mavericks that the Lakers are the only team they discussed the Luka Doncic trade with all along. Dallas, coveted a swap of Doncic for Anthony Davis. So you mean to tell me you only talked to the Los Angeles Lakers? You didn't talk, to these, other teams? Because if you look at it, Rudy Gobert, years back, he did go for like 4 first-round picks. And obviously in the offseason, Mikal Bridges, who was on the Brooklyn Nets, went for like what 5 first round picks. So he did get traded to the New York Knicks. You cannot tell me him and Rudy Gobert are better than Luka Doncic. There's just no way. It's not even close. But Luka Doncic is just way better than those two players. So the fact that the Lakers pulled a highway robbery, giving up first round pick, only one, just tells you that the Dallas Mavericks were just stupid enough to do that. But shout out to Nico Harrison for reaching out to Rob Pelinka. Also, LeBron James didn't know about this until after dinner when the Lakers did beat the New York Knicks. But this is crazy. I'm pretty sure they did reach out to Rich Paul and stuff like that, and they talk over it. But I do want to show you this report coming from Evan Sidri. It does say Luka Doncic's consistent conditioning issue does play a role in why the Dallas Mavericks have decided to pivot away from him as a franchise player immediately. Per Shams Charania, Dallas never felt Doncic took this issue seriously enough, and it's led to more injuries as of late. So he is injured. Hopefully, he does come back. I'm pretty sure he should be back on like February 8th. But he did make his appearance in LA. Obviously, he hasn't played yet, but he did arrive coming from, the plane. You see him holding up the LA sign. And obviously, there's a photo with him, Rob Pelinka, and Max O'Keefe. So this is actually, crazy. Like I said, I'm lost for words. But also, we got a more recent, report coming from Evan Sidri, February 1st. So it says the Dallas Mavericks did this trade not due to believing Luka Doncic wouldn't resign long term, but because they no longer view him as a franchise building block moving forward. Per Brian Windhorst of ESPN, Luka Doncic was eligible to sign a supermax extension Dallas this upcoming offseason. You're talking about a top top five guard in the league, and you're gonna trade him for Anthony Davis, who's 31, 32 years of age. That is just stupid. I think that's one of the worst, trades in Dallas Mavericks, franchise history. And also, Luka Doncic, took the team to, the Western Conference Finals before, even twice last year, beating the Minnesota Timberwolves. But they went to the NBA Finals. They did lose to the Boston Celtics in 5 games, and this is the first time they made it to the NBA Finals since like 2011, when Kyrie Irving was drafted in the league. But Jason Kidd pretty much was on the Dallas Mavericks. I'm pretty sure in the NBA Finals, the last time they did make an appearance. So you're talking about a franchise player. But also, we got this, report coming from Underdog, the potential starting five for the Lakers and also the Mavericks' potential starting five, right? But it does say Luka Doncic, Austin Reeves, Rui Hachimura, LeBron James, Jackson Hayes. I'm kind of concerned with the lineup. Obviously, not offensively, but defensively. Not offensively, but defensively. I'm so sorry. I'm just shook thinking about this, looking at this. But look at Doncic, LeBron James. I am concerned about the redundancy, the fit, because if you actually think about it, Luka Doncic is like a high usage rate player, one of the highest usage rate players in NBA history. He's an on-ball, player, ball dominant. So I'm just curious how that's gonna look like alongside LeBron James, one of the greatest basketball players of all time, high IQ, and just the core vision is gonna be very scary alone. But also Austin Reeves, I'm pretty sure the Lakers should trade him since we got Luka Doncic. I'll maybe flip him for another, 3-and-D guy, and maybe go get, a center and flip Rui Hachimura. Maybe get a third team involved if we could get Miles Turner, because I know the Indiana Pacers are going to want a center in return. And Jackson Hayes is just not it. You can't have him as your starting center to compete for a championship. You just cannot, right? But also, the Dallas Mavericks, starting five is Kyrie Irving, Spencer Dinwiddie, Klay Thompson, PJ Washington, Anthony Davis. So the front court's going to be actually insane, one of the best in the league. You got Anthony Davis, and then obviously you get Daniel Gafford. I'm pretty sure he's still on the trade block, but we'll see if they do trade him. And then you got your second year player in Derek Lively, but obviously he's still, dealing with the injuries. So we'll see what happens. Also, we got a recent report coming from Evan Sidri that the Sacramento Kings and the Los Angeles Lakers recently expressed trade interest involving Caleb Martin. He's averaging around 9.1 points per game while shooting 37.9% on threes this season for the Philadelphia 76ers. So I think he'd be a solid fit for this team. He's versatile. He's a two-way wing. He's really known for his perimeter defense by his three-point shooting and his high energy play. And if you guys don't remember, he was part of the Miami Heat that beat the Boston Celtics, right? and he was huge for them. He was mostly injured for them, last year for the Miami Heat, but he's on the Philadelphia 76ers, and I'm pretty sure he's cheap. So we'll see what happens. Also, there's some, more reports and stuff like that, but obviously, I'm pretty sure Evan City did report that the Lakers are showing interest in Nick Claxton and Rob Williams. I'm gonna have to find it because there's just a lot of rumors and stuff like that. But just give me a second. I'm gonna look for it. Oh, here it is. So it says, the Lakers are aggressively pursuing athletic rim protecting centers on the trade market. Knicks, Claxton, and Rob Williams are two players to keep a very close eye on over the next few days. Rob Williams, I like, but he's injury prone, and he's like 6'9", 249 pounds. And Nick Claxton, I wouldn't mind him on the Los Angeles Lakers. Very good rebounder, very good shot blocker. Do I see it happening? Maybe, but the Brooklyn Nets are, looking to do a fire sale, so maybe, but we'll see what happens. I'm so sorry if this video's out of order, but I had to get this video out because this is actually insane. Like, can you imagine if we get a big man and we get another 3-and-D player? And top of that, we got Luka Doncic, but I'm going to keep repeating myself. Make sure you guys like the video so my channel can grow. Make sure you guys subscribe. We're also on the road to 3K subs. And turn on the notification bell so you guys get notified. And I'm going to try my best to, look at the comments and reply, give me a review, and give me some feedback. But I'm going to post more content maybe later today. Follow my socials. The links will be down in the description. And I'm out of here. Peace.